Good morning, everyone. Today's workout is a short session focused on the hips and the glutes with a couple of full body moves also thrown in to make sure you feel as though you've had a really good balanced session by the time you finish today's class. We're going to start off lying down onto your back with a half baby pose. So, knees are bent, feet hip width apart. Take your right leg up, and I'm going to reach my hand up. I like to take hold of the inside of my foot onto the arch, but you can either take the inside of the foot or the outside of the foot, whatever feels best for you. Check that the ankle is directly above the knee and drop that knee wide, and I'm giving a little sense of pull back on the leg, so I'm pulling that leg back deeper into my hip stretch. My left knee is going to drop open to the side, and I'm really thinking of widening the knees away from each other, almost in opposite directions to get the opening and release there. Hold that position, relax your upper body into the floor, consciously let go of any non-essential tension in your body, and just let everything open and release for a moment. When you're ready from here, the knee that's dropped out to the side, just bring that knee back to vertical. Your right ankle crosses above the left knee. Curl up, take hold of the leg that's on the ground and draw it in towards you. So as you draw it in, you're bringing yourself into a figure 4 glute stretch. Again, if it's comfortable to do so, let the weight of the body just kind of rest and release into the floor. Allow your lower back to lengthen a little bit here in this position. And if you need more stretch, you can use your right elbow to gently push that right knee a little more out to the side as you draw that left leg in closer towards you. And again, just hold and breathe. Then when you're ready, release both feet back down to the floor. Let's repeat it on the other side. So our left leg comes up. Take hold of either the inside arch, or if it feels better for you, the outside of the foot is fine. Ankle directly above knee. Gently pull that foot down, back towards you. The knee goes wide. Your right knee, the opposite leg, drops out to the side. And you're going to think about your right knee reaching long on a long diagonal down as your left knee reaches up and back on a long diagonal up. Upper body again falls back into the floor. Consciously release any non-essential tension. Let the weight of the body sink heavy towards the ground. And then when you're ready, bring the legs back up. Cross your left ankle above your right knee. Curl up, take hold of that leg that's on the ground. Draw it in towards you. Let your head and shoulders rest back to the floor and just hold the stretch on that second side. Again, if you want to make it a little more intense, that left elbow can gently press the knee a little more open, but just find a range that feels good for you. You don't need to force it, particularly if you are doing this class first thing in the morning when your body might be a little stiffer and a little tighter. When you're ready, release both feet down to the floor. Arms come relaxed by your sides. We're moving into bridge. So you breathe in. As you breathe out, sink your tummy, let your lower back flatten into the mat. Start to roll up through your spine, bone by bone, one vertebra at a time, till the weight comes up so it's resting between the shoulders. You should have a little sense of scoop in the lower tummy with the top of the hips tipping back towards you and the tailbone reaching long and up and away from you. So you've got length in the lower back. Breathe in there. And as you exhale, roll down bone by bone, one vertebra at a time, lengthening and elongating through that lower back as you go, and your tailbone releases all the way down to the floor. Take a breath in again. Exhale, sink the tummy, roll the pelvis back, start to reach that tailbone up. Knees go long over the toes. Take a breath in. And again, bone by bone, one vertebra at a time, peeling down. Allow the lower back to lengthen and open. Tailbone goes heavy. One more repetition like this, taking a breath in. Exhale to sink the tummy, imprint the lower back, peeling the hips up off the mat there. Breathing in at the top. and then bone by bone, one vertebra at a time, rolling down. On the next repetition, we're going to add into it. So take a breath in again. Exhale, sink the tummy, roll the pelvis back, reach the tailbone up. Once your hips are up there, keep them up there. Option 1, I'm going to press into my right foot and my left heel, just my heel lifts off the ground. So the toes are still touching. Take that foot down, take it to the other side. Left foot presses into the floor, scoop the tummy, tailbone up. Right heel, just the heel lifts off the ground and then lowers down. Now we're going to keep going side to side, but if you want to work harder, instead of just the heel lifting, you lift the whole leg. So press with the right foot and left either heel or whole leg lifts up. Take it back down to the floor, scoop the tummy, tailbone up, and then take it to the other side. Lower the leg down. Breathe in as you take the leg up. Exhale to lower. Breathe in as you take the leg up. Exhale to lower. Let's do 2 more like this on each side. You're trying to keep the hips as stable as you can. They'll tend to want to rock or shift side to side. Try not to let them. Final repetition coming up. Take the foot down, hold it there, and then roll it down, one vertebra at a time. Keep your shoulders falling wide back into the mat. Lengthen that lower back as you go down and let your tailbone release all the way to the floor. We'll try that again. So take a breath in, breathe out, sink the tummy, let your lower back imprint into the mat, roll it up through the spine, bone by bone, finding that little rib to hip connection in the front of your body. Either the heel lifts or the whole leg, your choice. One foot presses into the floor, other leg lifts. Take it back down, stabilize, press into the floor, other leg lifts, and take it down. Keep going here from side to side. I'm thinking of my palms of my hands, the back of the arms, the back of my shoulders staying pressed back into the mat as I do this movement. That will help your stability just a tiny bit. Let's do 2 more to each side. Again, press strong through that supporting leg to help find the stability. 1 more each side. And then once you finish that final repetition, you're going to roll it down bone by bone. Let that lower back lengthen and open and elongate. Come all the way down. Well done. Hug both knees into your chest. You're going to take your hands behind your knees. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll yourself up to sitting. And from here, cross your ankles and you're going to roll through the knees, taking your hands onto the floor to come into a little quadruped position. I'm just going to wiggle back on my mat. Once you're in position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and we're just going to start by releasing the tailbone out behind, little cat-cow. Let the sitting bones go wide, let the tummy soften, lift your chest up, and then drop your head, scoop your tummy, round up through the lower back, drawing the lower belly up towards the ceiling to open the lower back. Release your tailbone out behind, let your sitting bones go wide, glutes relax, tummy goes soft. It's a sense of length and lift through the front of the body. I'm not dumping into my lower back, but I am releasing my glutes. I am letting my tummy relax. Drop the head, scoop the tummy, round up, open that lower back. Push away from the floor a little with the hands. Let the shoulder blades wrap wide around your rib cage. Lengthen out through the spine, sitting bones go wide, tummy softens, chest lifts. Again, drop the head, scoop the tummy, round up through that spine, lengthen and open through the lower back. And then lengthen out to one long straight line through your spine. Keep that long straight line and you're going to extend your right leg back behind you. The toes are tucked under so you've got weight onto that foot. And then slide your hips back slightly so you're pressing your right heel back. And as your right heel presses back, you should be able to get a stretch in that calf muscle. Hold and just breathe there for a moment. Back of the neck long. Shift your body weight forward over the hands again. And now that back leg is going to lift up in line with the body. It comes back down to the floor, tucking those toes under. And your other knee, your left knee, is going to pull up off the mat. You're going to scoop your tummy around the spine. Try and pull nose to knee. Lower the leg down. Lengthen your spine out. Back leg lifts. Back leg lowers. Left leg pulls up. Draw the belly up around your spine, nose to knee. Lower that knee down, lengthen the spine out. Let's do 3 more. Back leg lifts and lowers. Scoot the tummy around the spine, pull knee to nose. Lower the knee, lengthen back out. Again, back heel lifts and lowers. Scoot the tummy around the spine, pull that knee up. Lower the knee, lengthen down. 1 more, back leg lifts and lowers. Scoop the tummy around the spine, pull that knee up, and then lengthen back out. Well done. Take your right knee down, take your left leg back. Toes are tucked under initially, push back into that little calf stretch, reaching that heel back towards the wall behind you. Again, just hold that position for a moment and just breathe. When you're ready, bring the body weight forward into your hands, length through the spine, back leg lifts and lowers. Scoot the tummy, pull the right knee up off the ground, nose to knee, round the spine. Lower the knee down, lengthen the spine out. Back leg lifts and lowers. Scoot the tummy around the spine, push away from the floor with the hands. Lower the knee, lengthen the spine. 3 more, back leg lifts and lowers. Scoot the tummy around the spine. Lower it down, lengthen out. And again, back heel lifts and lowers. Scoot the tummy around the spine, pull it up. Lower the knee, lengthen it out. 1 more, back heel lifts and lowers. Scoot the tummy around the spine. Lower that knee down and bring the other knee down to quadruped as well. Take your knees slightly wide apart. Push with your hands. Sit back towards your heels and reach your fingertips forward on the mat. Let the body fall forward through the arms. As you hold this position, push your hips back a little more towards your heels. Keep the hips back, into the fingers forward a little more. Feel your whole body and your spine lengthening and elongating on the mat there. Let the weight of the body melt heavy towards the floor, and again, just breathe. Take a couple more slow, relaxed, deep breaths here in your own time. When you're ready, roll yourself up to sitting. And we're going to finish off with a little seated spine twist. So take your legs out in front. I'm just going to face towards you so it's easier for you to see. So legs come out in front. Take 1 foot up and over, and the foot goes flat onto the floor. Option 1, keep the bottom leg straight. Option 2, if you want a more challenging stretch, and if this foot is comfortably above the level of your knee, you can bend your bottom leg in as well. If you've got the bottom leg in, think about anchoring your sitting bones as evenly as possible down into the floor. Opposite hand takes hold of the knee. Other hand comes onto the mat behind you. Inhale to lift up tall through the spine. Sitting bones reach down, crown of the head reaches up. As you exhale, wrap the ribs and rotate, looking around towards the wall behind you. The hand or the arm that is holding that leg is drawing it in towards you to open up the hip. Soften the ribs down slightly in front and just breathe. Release the stretch from there. Let's swap it to the other side. So extend the other leg out. Second leg comes up and over the top. Again, either keep the leg straight, or if you wish, you can bend that bottom leg in. Think about both sitting bones anchored down into the floor. Crown of the head reaches up. Opposite hand comes to that leg. Other hand comes to the mat behind you. Inhale to lengthen up through the spine. Exhale to rotate, looking back over your back shoulder. Draw that knee in close to the chest. Hold the position and just breathe. Softening the ribs down slightly in front. Length up through the back of the body. As you hold the position, you might find you can release a little deeper into it. When you're ready, release that stretch off completely. Let's come into a little cross-legged position. Or if cross-legged doesn't work for you, go into tailor sitting, just with the soles of your feet together. We're going to take a deep breath in. As you inhale, breathe in. Gaze goes up, fingertips reach up to the ceiling. Inhale through the nose if you can. As you breathe out, audible breath out, big sigh. 2 more stretches there. Breathing in, reaching it up, gaze up towards your fingertips. Exhale, audible breath out. 1 more deep breath. Big breath in, reach the fingertips up, stretch taller, grow another inch. Audible breath out. And very well done. You are all finished for today. I look forward to seeing you again on the mat sometime very soon.